Hello, this is Palico Padge and welcome back to another episode of the Curious Expedition with mods. And this time around we are playing with the character mod John Rambo, signified by the beautiful man-boobs that he has in the character portrait, which sadly you can't see here, but hey ho. Let's crack on. We're on Expedition 3 of 6. We are doing A-OK. We started with no people, so capacity is an issue. But we are slowly getting around that, and hopefully we'll be able to add on to the actual group this time around as well. But where are we going to go? That's the big question. We can choose from the magnificent desert, the opulent desert, or opulent desert if you prefer, or the strange Arctic. Now, I did say John Rambo, he's not wearing a top. He's going to get pretty cold, but I think... Ooh, is that the more interesting one? Is it? Is it? I mean, we could find mummies. Oh, I do like portals though. Sorry, as a portal at the Arctic. Let's do that. The air was fresh and tasted of salt as I stored my equipment on the ship. The captain had yet to arrive, so I saw if there was anything I could do. The woman searching for her missing husband arrived at the docks. She was overjoyed as she laid eyes upon her beloved. They embraced passionately, crying tears of relief. I could not help but think that Josiah Cornelius acted peculiar, grabbing and holding his wife a bit too hard, almost strangling her in the process. I sincerely hope for the best for them. I'm sure they'll be fine. Now, it's been a while since I've recorded. It's a good week, at the very least. And I'm pretty sure by saying that is not the woman which came originally. Unless she's changed her name by default, I suppose. But hey-ho, let's crack on. Monies. Monies. We were given new funds as we move of our efforts. A museum curator approached me with a request. He was a collector of sorts and promised to compensate me favourably for any instruments that we retrieved. Well, not want to turn down a museum curator. So, yeah, we'll do it. The trader was heartened by my acceptance of his request. He wished us luck and a safe journey. I was proud to see that stories of my exploits had lured all manner of intrigued personalities. Many new recruits showed up to learn the truth of the story surrounding my endeavours. Who did I want to recruit? Why take you as scum when you can have me? Oh, Shabana. Oh, Shabana. Shabs. What are we going to do with you, eh? You're such a character. I think this time around, it looks like we're going to be taking a sailor. We do have... In fact, we don't have a free space at the moment, do we? We've got Shabs, who's a bit of a alky. Myself. We've got the dog. Not that useful. We have Sajat, who we need to level up. Do I get rid of the dog? The old faithful hound? Or should I trade in Sajat? How many... attack die do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. But only one set of defense die. So I suppose realistically we could do with some blue die. But the artist is rubbish. That's my only problem with that. You know what? We're going to take on Bartholomew Pascoe Ed, the sailor. We could use an expert seaman like Bartholomew Pascoe Ed and welcomed into our party. The captain informed me that our boat had reached maximum cabin capacity. I would need to dismiss someone if we wish to set sail. The faithful dog. I mean, the taunt's all right, but other than that, and it hasn't proved too useful yet. We're going to get rid of Risa. Oh, sorry, Risa. I abandoned Risa at the harbour. There was simply not enough space to take her with us, and I was sure she would be happier staying here anyway. I rejoiced as the vessel was ready to put out to sea. So there we go. We're not upset for long, which is a good thing, I suppose. Right, so what are we taking? We don't need a lot. We don't need a lot. I think all the chocolate in the world is probably useful. We are okay for... Well, we could probably do with a few torches, I feel. There are only 5, aren't they? We'll take all those for the time being. We've got instruments already, so we can leave those behind in the ship. So that's going to free up a space. We are heading to the Arctic mine, so we're going to need the snowshoes. Everything else, I think we can get away without having. I mean, we could buy as many first aid kits as we can muster, I suppose. 8. And we might as well fill up on rope, because that's stacked. And that's it, I think. We can get rid of the custom flares pretty quick, although they are going to be more useful now that we have the sailor. So there we go. Let's crack on. Expedition 3. So we're coming on to a 6 region map, I believe, if I remember rightly. Oh, it's only 4. Even better. After weeks of travelling, a shoreline rose in the morning mist. The foreign landscape beckoned us to explore. Oh, right. So let's drop those in there. So that's money straight away next time. We've got the sextant and we've got the binoculars. I mean, yeah. Is it worth taking both? I suppose I could always trade one in, can't I? Worst case scenario. That'll do. Alright, so wise provision was key to a prosperous journey. However, if the society statue was to be mine, we needed to strike out in haste. Let's strike out in haste then, I suppose. We have 3 stars, about to have 4 hit us. The fact that CJ has stayed back means that I am liable to upgrade him. Who do I want to knock up to, though? That's the real question. Probably CJ. Then again, Bartholomew has the less health. Up to 9. 12. Well, there we go. Done. And let's delve directly into the middle of the region and see what the bloody hell's going on, I suppose. So we have a village. We'll try not to walk... Although it's going to cost us a bit of sanity, we'll not try and walk over the breaking ice just yet. There's not a lot to this region. Not a lot at all. Okay, well, let's head back. Because we can always go back to the ship at this point. We entered a native village. We were not the only visitors to this village. A wandering trader and self-proclaimed beastmaster had displayed a few mysteriously covered crates. Oh! We were guided into the village by a crowd of cheering kids. Our reputation seemed to be very positive in this region. The villagers observed us with intrigue. They were polite and offered us what they could. Well, let's see what they have. They have no instruments, which is what I was checking for. What about the Beastmaster? What do you have? I greeted the Beastmaster. This trader seemed to roam the area to catch some of the wildest local wildlife. The wildest? Ooh. He welcomed us and presented his selection of beasts locked away in massive wooden cages. Oh, you can have a polar bear for 10. Oh, we're 1 short. That sucks. A polar bear would have been awesome. Let's go back to the village. Do you have any teeth? You have a tooth. Can we have a tooth for free? We can. Can we have teeth and jewels for free? We can. Nice. I think I'm going to buy a polar bear. I've never had a polar bear before. I think it'd be pretty cool to have a polar bear with Rambo. So let's do it. The Beastmaster agreed to my offer and handed me the chained beast. The brute had tortured and beaten the animal into submission. Aww. I was told I would be able to control with the help of the chain. Maybe the chain was not even necessary. Alright, so we can rest, but I fear we should leave. Let us go. We got ready and departed as new adventures would be waiting over the next ridge. Sijat stayed behind for a while as he had more business to attend to with the villagers. However, he caught up with the trek the next day. And we have too many trek members. Oh dear. Although it doesn't seem to be penalising us. Can I move? No, I can't. Oh, it's worth a go. Worth a go. So, what do you do, Gazelle? We can mount you. But we do lose 2 capacity. Ooh, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to see how Gazelle plays out. And I am willing to lose Sijat over this. And 2 capacity. We'll do it. We'll do it. Bye, Sijat. Thanks a lot, friend. To dismiss or not to dismiss Sijat was such the dilemma. No, we're going to dismiss. I'd be better off without him. Haha. So, let us move. We have a goddamn polar bear. Decreased loyalty. Is this because we've got... I'm giving you any alcohol. We'll wait until you get a little bit lower. So return to the ship. We're going to... Press the wrong button. Keep exploring. Keep exploring. We are going to access the ship's storage and get rid of the jewels. Was that all we were getting rid of? Yeah, because we needed the tooth, didn't we? Right, okay. So this is going to be an issue now. Space is definitely going to be an issue. Is there anything I can get away with not using this time around? Let's rest. We'll sleep on it. Oh, I instructed the trek to halt to recuperate. That night something felt amiss as we rested by the fireplace. I understood I was a puppet, dancing to amuse cruel masters who bid me to plunder, murder and maim. Then point at me and tut in depreciating tones at my deeds. Oh, how barbaric, how backwards, how gauche. But I would show them. They were here and I would find them and rip their throats. It sounds just like Rambo, that does. Suffers from seeing locations that are not really there. Great. We're going to rest once more. It was a beautiful night and everyone seemed to enjoy themselves. I laid awake and listening to the menacing wildlife surrounding me. I had been wondering even, if there was a way to anticipate the kinds of dangers. Blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, that's kind of it here. That is kind of it. Let's get back to it. We will head to here because that's as far as we can travel. Still not giving much away, are they? Let's get to the front of this. That looks like it might be a write-off for a region. Can we go any further in? Probably there. Well, there's definitely stuff going on there. I'm not quite sure what. We know what you are. Let's examine the shrine. The shrine did not seem fit with anything we saw in the ice before. The obsidian stones this shrine was made of were too big for any man to carry. The entrance opened up smoothly without a sound, and I had a hard time breathing. I could swear I heard the sound of rushing water below the earth here. Some of the spiky rocks seemed torn up. What has been living here? I felt it scratch behind my eyeballs, trying to get in desperately. Near the altar I could hear faint whispering, calling out from the deep. Rambo! Rambo! At least that's what I predict. So we shall take all that. What a glorious day! The artifact would sit atop the altar no longer. We grabbed what we could and hurried outside as enormous fountains of water burst through the ground and began to flood the surrounding area. Oh, lordy. Right, well, we need to get rid of stuff. So do we drink the alcohol? No, his loyalty is okay at the moment. We'll eat the cocoa leaves. Please don't send me mad. One more. Damn it! I knew something was going to happen. Okay, do I want to scrap that now? The last cocoa? Or should we just use the last... I'll tell you what, let's use the last custom flare. I'm not too fussed by the custom flare, all in all. Oopsie. We'll just try and cover as much as we can, I suppose. There's fire down there. That's probably not a good thing. Although it does counteract against water. At least one would like to presume. Do I carry on heading down south? I think that's probably our best bet. It doesn't seem to be going... Nothing too much is going on over there. So, yeah, let's head south. It also means we should be able to stay one step ahead of the water. Oh, it's a frozen boat. How are we going to do this? What if we went to there? Can we explore it before dying? Today we made a peculiar discovery. We found the remains of an old boat. It remained a mystery to me how it could have ended up in this place. The rotten planks looked like they could collapse at any moment. I attempted to make out the name, the CSS Alabama. Far from home. I was confident we would find something valuable here. We formed small teams and scoured the place. Dynamite. Do you stack over 10? You do. The climbing gear, I'm not too fussed about. I don't think. Yeah, we're not too fussed about. And on to the next. Oh, it's just a camp. All right. Well, we don't need to go that way. We need to go that way. Stop it. There to there to there to there. That's the way we need to go to stay ahead of the water. I'm not dying by water again. No. Oh, so we have an ice cave. I'm surprised we didn't see what was over there. here. If we have the cocoa leaf and half the chocolate. Really? Really? Okay, well, we might have to avoid the ice cave for the time being. That is useful, though. We'll use that. Our trek ceased at a place of outstanding natural splendour. The water tasted salty. Its healing capabilities were more than obvious. We decided it would be a good idea to stay here and allowed everyone to rest. Our morale was low as we sat and stared into the fire. I recoiled when I saw Shabana Azmi removing his socks. The skin on his toes had black and purple blisters. I urged him to take better care of his skin because I started worrying that whatever was causing this was infectious. Always looking out for yourself, John. Good, good. I wondered what was causing this. Was it inadequate clothing? Well, you are pretty much in a tunic in the middle of the Arctic. I'm not one to judge, but that's generally not very good. Everyone enjoyed the sojourn. Mist lay heavily on the ground as we prepared to leave. Bathing in the hot springs had astoundingly healed our wounds. Nice. Well, you won't mind waiting again then. We settled down and I told the people to rest. This was a good place, and I was sure we would get some well-deserved rest here. All this travelling led us to inherently know each other's perks, habits and foibles. We discussed our different childhoods, which awarded me a greater appreciation of my team. Shabana told me about how he was attacked by a big deer when he was a child. Since then, he bore a deep distrust against them. Bartholomew opened up about his ambition to follow in the footsteps of his aunt. Who is your aunt? One would like to ask. I guess we'll never find out. We'll never know. We'll never know. Right, so we can come back here. So that is good. What is bad is the fact that we've got no way of getting to this ice cave relatively easily. Other than blowing a big bloody hole in this mountain here. But that's alright. They don't like us anyway, so no love lost there. We located a cave. Its opening seemed to lead deep into the mountain. We needed a torch in order to venture forth safely. We lit a torch and descended into the darkness. We arrived at a chamber. It seemed to be used by the natives of this region as some kind of ceremonial tomb. Within were mummified corpses. Any free? Many of the mummies were too old and fragile to be of any intrinsic value. However, after a thorough investigation, one was found to have a solidity? There we go. Suitable for transport. Oh, and some gold. We'll take it all. Right. So, we are at 56. How much to get home? Way too much. Way too much by a long, long way. Oh, bugger. Okay. How about to go down? 34. Let's hope it's something interesting. We may have to battle a Arctic fox here. Or a walrus. Cuckoo. Is it walrus? It's a walrus, yes. Right, so we're going to go from here and then hop over to the healing springs. I think that's probably our best bet. Probably via here. Some of these here. But yeah, we'll crack on in a second. I finally came through a haze of snow and saw a dark structure before us. The steps, the entrance, everything was made of smooth obsidian. It seemed to suck sunlight. I felt as if dark tendrils were reaching out of the shrine and probing my mind. The structure was slightly tilted and subsiding, although the ground seemed stable enough to attempt entry. The whole place was bathed in sickly green light. Where was its source? Up above was a weak light, and just at the edges I could feel something moving up above. Near the altar I could hear faint whispering calling out from the deep. More gold! Oh dear, we are going to struggle here. Okay, so let's take it all and we'll worry about the rest in a second. What a glorious day. The treasure was to be mine. We grabbed what we could and dashed outside as the ground around us started to collapse behind us. We would have to run for our lives to avoid being devoured by the giant chasm that was beginning to form. Oh! Oh. Well, let's drink the alcohol. That'll free up that space and make Shabana a little bit happy. I think we're probably going to end up eating all our chocolate here. 92? How far can we travel on 92? We can't even make it across the ice. That is ridiculous. We need to head north. There's no way around that. You know what? Slow and steady wins the race. Let's try and get to there. If we can survive getting to there via the chasm, we'll be alright. We're doing okay, except I'm not feeling the best about that walrus. He might have cuckoo-chewed his last. We're still overburdened, aren't we? That's why that hit us so hard. So if we take that now, can we get close? 80%? Well, we've got no other choice. We've got to go for it. Come on. Come on. Huzzah. Huzzah indeed. That was awesome. Okay. Excellent. We reached a place of outstanding natural splendour. We've done all this bit. We'll get through this pretty quick. All hope seemed to be lost. Even the warming flames of the campfire did naught to ease our minds. I was writing into my journal when I heard the group laughing about something. Curious, I listened to them and noticed to my disappointment that Bartholomew was mocking my quest for glory. The group immediately hushed when they noticed me, but I feared my integrity was already damaged. Probably not good to annoy him at the moment. We'll let it slip. Although we get decreased loyalty anyway. So it was like he was almost teasing me. He's getting me to stand up to myself because he heard of the notorious John Rambo, and we've just let him down there. But hey ho, hey ho. Days went by pleasantly. Yes. We want to rest again. Oh, the air was fresh and cool as we prepared the campfire. Shabana eyed me through the cold eyes of a card sharp. I soon found myself challenged to a game of cards. What blue? Do we even have blue dice? We don't even have blue dice. Decline. I laughed in his face. This was beneath me. He seemed displeased and I thought of some excuse or other. My mind was occupied with more pressing matters. No need to add more. I concur. I concur. Oh, God. We're going to have to get back, aren't we? That's the only way we can go, really. Everyone enjoyed the sojourn. Rest overnight. Is everyone okay? Oh, we found 2 whiskey. While we were sitting around the campfire, Bartholomew revealed 2 bottles of whiskey he had secreted away. I rather did not want to know where he had hidden them thus far. I'm with you on that. No need for anyone to hear about that. I do feel the need to drop off some stuff, though. Leave. Right, so. If we were to upgrade you, you give me no extra dice. Nothing at all. That was a waste of time. Fantastic. So we need to free something up. I'm thinking we're going to have to drop one of these. The binoculars or the sextant. And I think the sextant is the way to go. Because the reveal distance is only +2. So that's 2 hexagons away from where I can see already. Whereas that is 40%, which is quite far. I don't think it's more than 2 regions away. Or is it? Slightly increase your viewing distance. We'll keep hold of the sextant. We can always pick up more binoculars. Can I get back to the ship now, please? Okay. Awesome. Let's go drop some stuff off. You can dilly-dally all you like. That's dilly-dallying is fine by me. Decreased loyalty, not good. It does feel like we're kind of set up to be the action-y type of group now, as opposed to anything else, which is a bit awkward, I suppose. Let's get rid of you. You know, when we put it like that, we don't really have a lot of stuff left. Oh well. Is everyone okay? Yes. Shabana's skin's acting up again. That's all right. We shall rest again. Oh, tonight we had a paranormal incident. Spirits of dead natives approached us. They told us they had been killed by unnatural monsters that were breeding in a nearby cave. If we were to kill the monsters, they promised that we would find a worthwhile magical reward on their corpses. I'll do it. Where is it? Oh, it'd be there. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that right away, actually. Let's move to there. Or blast our way through. That probably makes more sense. Using up 2 dynamite to create a little way through this. I think that region's pretty much dead now. Although, no, my look, there's going to be something around here. Just around here. But, by the by, let's use you on you. Move you to there. Use you on you, because we're going to need to get through to you in a second. And get the old torch on the go. Oh, we lit a torch and descended into the darkness. We found the place the native spirits had conveyed. Everything was rotten and covered in muck and debris, with split bones scattered across the floor. Before we were able to investigate further, we heard discomforting clicking sounds. It was too late when I realised that we had made a terrible miscalculation. We were set upon by a pack of monstrous arachnids. Oh no! 10 health. That's alright. We'll be fine. Let's pull the taunt up first. Very important. What do you stack with? Defense. Bullet wall. For 3. I mean, yeah, why not? Why not? I'm going to have to do that, which is very annoying. We'll use you on you. Is that a 4 hit? That's a 6 hit. Wowzer. And we're just going to have to hope for the best here. So what are you and you then? Evade? More shield? Probably worth doing that. Come on then, what you got? Spider fangs. 3. Can we overkill? Let's bite it. I'm not going to risk it. Let's just shoot him. We could have held on and the bleed would have probably killed him, but I didn't want to get too cocky. Oh, yeah, we'll take all of you. More stuff to trade. And on to the next. We could do with finding a village. Yeah, I'm sure they'll find us. We came across a stone formation that seemed to be man-made. There were inscriptions painted upon each rock. Perhaps they formed a kind of map. Bartholomew's not happy. What do we want? Ruins or caves? Let's go with ruins. Bartholomew made sure to voice his concerns to me. I was not sure how long it would take for him to come to terms with my decision. Uh-oh. Well, I suppose at this point we should probably be making our way to the polar station. So let's make it to the magnetic mountain. That should be an easy trek. What's going on? I've got 1 sanity left. Oh no! So Gazelle is festering. Okay, well, we're going to have to use that on you. The rest are all right, aren't they? They're just bleeding. Yeah, we can leave the rest. That's fine. So, Dynamite. And then on to you, 100%. 20%, so we'll drink all the alcohol. 23. So do we have a magnetic mountain next to us? We don't. Yeah, it's very definitively pointing. It's kind of pointing to the magnetic mountain. That could be what's causing that. I honestly don't think it's going to be in that bottom right-hand region. I don't have the best look when it comes to these things, but I like to think that's the right decision. Guess we'll see in a second. The man greeting me at station's entrance had wild eyes and odd scars around his neck when he greeted me. For some queer reason, he asked me about tickets. He showed us the station. It was half filled with snow. How was he holding out here? I had a bad feeling about this. Well, I guess we are going to trade. I have nothing to put into the storage room, which is good. So if I was to trade all my meat and all my skeleton-y things, not skeleton-y things, spider-leggy things, along with that, can I get... Is 3 tickets enough? Let's do 7 tickets. How much does he likes chocolate. He likes chocolate. Do I like chocolate that much? Or do I prefer snowshoes? Snowshoes are better. We'll take them all. And as many chocolates as we can. 3. Now, we've got a lot of rope. How many rope to a chocolate? 5 rope to a chocolate. You can have 5 rope. What about dynamite? That's like for like. 6. I think we get rid of 2 more of those. That's pretty even, I think. Deal. Right, so do we want to rest here or should we dog sled it first? I'll tell you what, let's dog sled it first to A17, and then we might uncover a little bit more of the map. So we've got the other shrine. That's opened up that region pretty well, actually. To the point where I am very doubtful. We're here. It's pointing across. Yeah, you're going to be here, aren't you? I can tell now. You're going to be right here, because that's how my look goes. Let's see what's in this station. Yeah, tickets. Trade, what do you have? More chocolate? I think that makes sense. There's no point getting the map, because there's nothing to dig it up with, so yeah, you'll do. Let's rest. I enjoyed his hospitality. The power man kept watching me in my sleep. I woke after a quiet and uneventful night in the morning, and the man looked as if he had aged by 10 years. Ah, well, that's what the Arctic does to you. That is what the Arctic does to you. Sleeping here was such a fortunate break from roughing it in the snow. The haggard man kept toying with a matchstick. Some more. When I went to sleep, he barred the door. Yeah, fine, okay. 90. Do we leave it there? We've got plenty of tickets. Let's use another ticket. The haggard man kept toying with a matchstick still. Same matchstick, maybe? Don't know. We do need to attack the Arctic wolf, though. Or 2 of. Alright. 8. Well, we can kill 1 straight away. Do I? I think I do. And we'll come over to here and then just use a dynamite. Finish them off quick. That'll do. Take it all. Right, so back to the station. What else can we trade to get rid of you and you? I suppose more chocolate is probably the answer here. It works out well. Cool. Right, so let's go and have a wander, I guess. Do we go up to the... Do we go up to the shrine first, or do we... I fear we won't get back down. That's my only problem with that. We definitely won't be able to get back to this station, because as soon as we walk across this pack ice, it's going to disappear. So whatever decision we make, we need to do it sharpish. I'll tell you what, let's do it. Let's bloody well do it. Oh. Shabana's infected. That's alright. Let's use a medipack on him. Cool. So we're going to hit the shrine. We're going to travel to here. Hit the cave, whatever that is. We're going to blow through here. Get up onto here. And hopefully we'll be able to see over here, which is where I think the pyramid is going to be. That is the strategy here. Yeah, let's eat first. Why not? So, I found the last remnant of a long-forgotten civilization. The obsidian stones this shrine was made of were too big for any man to carry. And although the ground seems stable enough to attempt entry. Okay. So, what's on the altar? Lots of gold. Let's take it. And it's another chasm. Bollocks. That in itself is not good. And we are on the wrong side of this to be messing about with it. Can we get around there? No. We might have just scuppered ourselves. Maybe. I'll tell you what, the chasm last time wasn't that aggressive. So let's keep to the original plan. Oh god. Oh, now Giselle's infected. All right, well, we'll use another one then. Got to keep these people, well, not infected. That's for sure on that. Oh. Well, I guess we won't be going to the stone circle. Let's have a look in the cave. And let's use our pumpkin lantern. Oh, it's a mummy. And yeah, we shall take said mummy and stick to the original plan of blowing through that. And getting up to there. So is the Arctic doggies going to attack us? No. No, they are not. The pyramid must be in there. That's the only place it can be now. Okay, well, do we attack the Arctic wolf? It hasn't been aggroed yet. We might be able to just get away with getting through there. One more chocolate. 20%. One more chocolate. 47. Biscuit for a biscuit. The Arctic wolf is on us. There is the pyramid. Boom. They're slow. They are slow. The pyramid of gold beckoned us to victory. Pluck will do it every time. Yes, yes, yes. After all this hardship, extraordinary pride overcame me. I knew that this name, John Rambo, would be synonymous with victory. I concur. And, oh, we finished last. We got the new world bonus, which is awesome. I might have misclicked, so it all came up a bit too quick, but hey-ho. Let's finish the expedition. I can smell the alcohol from here. How marvellous. Right, so we have the bullet hoarder perk. We have the careerist perk. Promoting characters improves their loyalty. Or the gun expert. Additional damage when using a gun. We do have a gun. But I am a true believer that bullet hoarder is a very OP perk in general. The fact that you can not only collect bullets, but they don't weigh anything is fantastic. So, bullet hoarder it is. And hey, it's Rambo. What is Rambo, or who is Rambo, without his belt of bullets on his covering his nipples? You know, it's all about how you look. It's all about how you look. And let's face it, this Rambo, he's put on a bit of weight. He could do with covering those extra large nipples. So we're third. That's fine. Money-wise, what are we actually going to be getting rid of here? We've got some jewels there. It's not worth a lot. We've got instruments for the guy. Good to remember. We're 200 behind. That's mad. Okay. We do have a couple of mummies, though. So they're 100 apiece. So anything with 70 fame we'll put in. Anything for 50 fame we'll sell. So let's sell you. We'll sell you. Sell you. We're going to keep all the yous. You can be gifted. You will definitely be sold. You, 70, 50, 70. So that's 140, 240 more. That'll take us up to 1540. I mean, we've got basic stuff, haven't we, as far as our supply of what we've got at the moment is concerned. So, I'll tell you, let's sell one more. We'll gift you. Gift you. That just pushes us over the threshold by 3. We are going to start to slow down as well. We'll sell you. We'll do the money. We'll gift you. So at least we're ahead. At least we're ahead. And that's it for Expedition 3. Next time around, we can be going to the Defiled Desert, the Defiled Drylands, or the Monstrous Jungle. But we'll make that decision next time around. So thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated. And I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.